don't remember half of yesterday. You think I remember who I picked to win March Madness last year?
Well, we were just talking about that. You know, the brackets are going around. Games start today, right? Or were there games last night? I think
there were some playing games. Yes. But it starts the 64 or whatever.
Yeah.
Starts, and we actually have a pretty cool thing I can show you at the end of this.
Okay. So it like keeps track of the winners, and so you've got your own bracket here.
Yeah. Well, it's the like keeping track of, not my predicted bracket.
Well, right. Yours. Yeah. That's the one you wish that you did have the predicted bracket on, right?
Oh my gosh, it would be great.
So you were telling me that you're a big fan of snow.
I love snow.
She doesn't.
I don't.
Yeah, we've got some snow to talk about.
I don't mind the cooler temperatures.
Okay. I mean, out there right now it's cold, but we don't have the wind that we had yesterday, so you know it's not brutal.
I don't want to be like the typical Michigander or Midwesterner. Like if we weren't for the cold wind, it'd be fine. But
that was the case yesterday.
It was really, really brutal cold. Yes.
And today's a good-looking day. A very similar temperature-wise, so mid-30s for highs, which is what we did yesterday. But the wind is not really a big deal. And then our attention turns to tomorrow. And we've got a first alert on tomorrow. We have been talking about this, since about Tuesday.
I was going to say Monday or Tuesday, I feel like.
It's been a while. And the timing has not changed. Very late tonight and then into the day on Friday. And really, it's like all day Friday. There's the chance of snow. It's going to be coming down across the area. It's still, the computer models, I was looking at the new stuff, and it's kind of coming in line with what we were talking about this morning. Earlier this morning, the information we had was all over the board. So anyway, for most of us, it's snow. You get south of I-94, there might even be a couple of raindrops that mix with this tomorrow. So here is a look at our predicted snowfall late tonight through Friday. Again, this graphic could change a little later on today, but I think the best chance of more than, let's say, 4 inches of snow is along and north of M21. So Ionia, St. John's, Owosso, north from there. Lansing area, Charlotte, Howell, Hastings, 2 to 4 inches of snow. Maybe an inch or two along I-94 from Marshall to Jackson to Ann Arbor. And then you get south from there, around an inch, maybe less than an inch of snow. So it's, some pretty wide range there. We're talking less than an inch to maybe 6. And well, you get north of Gratiot County, there could even be more than that. We take a look at the Winter Storm Severity Index. This is from the National Weather Service, and depending on what the forecast is saying, they try to give an idea of the impacts this will have on Friday. And notice the Lansing area, really along 96 from Howell to Lansing to Grand Rapids. We are in minor impacts, mainly related to untreated roadways, unplowed roadways. There could be some slick spots. And then, you get along I-94, it's limited impacts. Not saying that there couldn't be slick spots on the roads, but not going to be quite as much snow. We take a look out there right now. Doesn't look like snow. Actually, it's cold, but it definitely kind of looks like early spring on the MSU campus. I was going to say, that
greenery you see over on the left-hand side in the middle,
the green's starting to perk up. Looks like we've got a few buds on the trees out there already. Here is downtown Lansing looking pretty good, but then we throw in the temperatures, 18 degrees in Lansing, but the wind chill is 18, with just that very light west wind. Here is downtown Jackson, a few very thin clouds out there right now.
Oh, you zoomed in.
Yeah, well, I didn't. It was that way when I came in this morning. I said, oh, that's kind of nice.
And you zoomed in.
Yeah, 16, probably to get the flag there, I would imagine. 16 degrees in Jackson. The wind chill in Jackson is sitting at 16 as well. So we have cold air. It's also very dry air. You can see some snowflakes back to our west. Not a concern today or this evening or even through midnight. We're talking, very early tomorrow morning when some snow potentially moves in here. And it's going to have to battle that dry air first. So
okay.
I think that's going to cut down on some of the predicted snowfall amounts, and that's why our numbers may look a little lower than what you've seen from other places. Our hour-by-hour forecast for today, no, not them.
Okay.
There are a lot of different numbers you're seeing. Mm-hmm. You go on social media and all sorts of wild
all
numbers.
Those preloaded apps, right?
Pretty much. The hour-by-hour forecast, I think, overdoing the clouds just a little bit. It's dry air out there right now, kind of hard to get some of these clouds going. So, but it is a dry day, and a good chunk of today we are partly cloudy. This is 5 p.m. Again, not much going on. We run through tonight.
Ooh.
Through midnight, nothing. And
then-
about the time the morning commute gets underway, we will have some snow that's moving in. It's with low pressure. It's passing south of Michigan. It's kind of losing its gusto, but there are some strong winds aloft that may, kind of give it a little more as it goes by. So just, we watch this throughout the day, and you can definitely see it's like north of 96, the most likely place to see the accumulating snow. And you get south of Lansing, that 1 to 2 we have for Jackson might be a little bit generous. And then this all winds down Friday evening. And the weekend actually looks pretty good for us. So today, enjoy the sunshine. Don't rush out and get the car washed, though, because it's going to get dirty tomorrow. 23 at 10 o'clock in the morning. We are around 36 at 4 p.m. That'll pretty much be the high for the day. Tomorrow, again, allow a few extra minutes in the morning. Just take a peek outside and see if there's snow flying. And remember, it takes time to get the salt on the roads and get the plows out and everything. 37 are high tomorrow, so we are above freezing. So that, once they get the salt on them, they're going to clear away pretty fast. Saturday looks good, 35, 41 on Sunday. We are in the low 50s on Monday, and then Tuesday's kind of a windy day with rain. Back in the mid-40s on Wednesday. So got that snow to deal with tomorrow.
We do.
But once we get past that, I mean, it'll probably melt away this weekend.
I was going to say, do you think this is like the last,
still
Michigan?
It's March. We sometimes do this in April with these little quick moving systems. So tomorrow morning, get up a couple of minutes early.
We do have a couple of questions. If you can go back to the hour by hour for Friday. Right about there. Yeah. Beth wants to know, she is going to be driving around Lansing tomorrow morning. What time do you think this will start around Lansing?
Okay, so here we go. Again, this is today.
Yep.
No problems. It's Beth, when you get up in the morning, I'm thinking, 4, 5, 6 a.m. the snow moves in, and
I like how you think people get up at 4 a.m.
Well, some do. I've been up for hours at that point. This is 8 o'clock in the morning, so really all along I-96, there's snow. May not be much going on along I-94. And we run this throughout the day, and it's just kind of, most of the time it's light. Occasionally it will just perk up and be a little bit heavier. So be alert to that in the morning, Beth.
And do you want to know how much accumulation?
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure for which area.
Well, we'll go back to that graphic, but I got a few graphics to click back through before we get to that.
That's
so,
fine. We got
click, reverse, back.
This is why we do this. We have the questions,
Yes, we do.
Where else can you do this? Nowhere.
I don't know.
D, hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, okay,
as well.
so Lansing, Charlotte, Howell, Hastings, Diamonddale, Hazlitt, 2 to 4.
Okay.
Once you get, let's say south of Mason to about I-94, we're talking, 1 to 2.
Okay.
And you get to southern Jackson County, into Hillsdale County, Adrian, Coldwater, southern Calhoun County. May end up being only around an inch. This could still change. And then, let's say you go north, especially north of St. John's, 6 inches definitely is possible. And up around Mount Pleasant, they could actually get a little bit of a boost in the moisture, courtesy of Saginaw Bay.
Ooh, that's right.
So, could even be more, a little more in the way of snow if you're going in that direction. By the way, I was checking some of the ski resorts in northern Michigan. Yeah. Although they haven't had a lot of snow, it's been cold enough this week that they have, a few runs open. They've been making snow. So if that's something you want to do, call ahead and see what they got going on.
All right. Precious wants to know if the snow will stick. What kind of snow are we looking at here?
This snow will stick. Okay. It's going to melt away, or some of it will melt during the day tomorrow, because we do go a little bit above freezing. And then I think this weekend you get some sunshine out. That March sunshine can do magic.
It can.
Yeah, but you'll probably still have to shovel, especially Lansing northward.
Yeah. Maybe no snowplows?
Oh, they'll be out.
Oh, they will.
I mean, tomorrow it's going to be coming down, and they'll have to do some work on the roads.
All right, and then Shane says we had a nice autumn day, 23 degrees Celsius. I can't compute in Australia, so.
It's warmer than we are.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Shane.
All right. Well, you're taking off. We do have Colton Sikoracki in here today.
And he'll come in, and these numbers will change. We got new information coming in right now. Well,
that's what he says.
They say that all the time to me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But he will be joining Taylor Gattoni on News 10 today at 11, and here is what you can see then. We are expecting an update out of Genesee County, where the sheriff and the county prosecutor will provide updates on the murder of Timothy Kildee, who is the brother of Michigan Representative Dan Kildee. We're actually expecting that around 10 a.m. We will stream it here wherever you are watching us right now, and then we'll have a wrap-up on News 10 today at 11. Plus, there was no big winner in last night's Powerball jackpot. I know, that's why I'm here. The jackpot for Saturday's Powerball drawing is now an estimated $750 million.
So it's not both of them?
No.
So it's Powerball and Mega Millions?
Powerball is $750.
Yeah.
Mega Millions is even bigger.
Okay. So technically, I would have to buy 2 tickets a week.
You should probably buy both because Mega Millions is $977 million. So think about how all like the puppy spoiling you could do. And of course, today Michigan State University tips off against the University of North Carolina. No, sorry, they're at the home of University of North Carolina.
Yeah, they're playing Mississippi State.
Mississippi State Bulldogs. Yes. Are they
Yes.
fighting Bulldogs or are they just Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs.
Yeah, they are the Bulldogs.
My French Bulldog might be rooting for him. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him today. You know.
Oh, that'd be so cute. Well, we have Joey Ellis and Seth Wells down there in Charlotte, North Carolina, giving us all of the latest. So you can see more of that on News 10 today at 11. Tip-off is at 12:15. So.
Okay.
All right, March Madness. Oh, that's what I was.
So you're coming up at noon today.
I'm going to take this back really quick, just so people who are joining us also get a look at that.
Oh, your bracket. You promised that.
I did. Oh, they
And of course, you can always download our weather app for
can.
our latest forecast, which is customized to the location you have it set at. Well, you click bracket.
This is it, yes.
I think so.
They changed. Okay, so they changed this logo because yesterday.
Should I get out of the way here?
Yesterday they still were waiting for certain seats to be filled.
Okay.
So we have that now. So, what we have here. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm like looking for MSU.
MSU's over here.
Okay.
So there you go.
But it's got a score, so.
It will have. No, that's not the score. That's our seating.
Oh, okay. I was going. No, pay no attention. Oh, your score would be over there. Okay. I'm seeing numbers, and you're going. What's going on there?
So that's what we've got going on, and see, or that's the women's bracket. So we have both men's and women's available here.
So how do we go back?
That arrow down there.
See, this is why you can't have me messing with your stuff.
Just no.
Oh, there it is.
Do it again.
Back again?
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
You left that little point out. So I would just touch this.
Yeah, you just touch the matchup, and we got it right there. And we can go all the way down.
This is why we don't have this thing in weather.
To the Final Four.
Yeah.
So we will be bringing you all of the latest when it comes to the tournaments, both men's and women's.
Why do you have such fancy toys in your world here?
You guys can come over here.
I have an iPad that, doesn't want to change
We're
the
using
graphics.
it also for Severe Weather Awareness Week, if you want to talk about Severe Weather Awareness Week.
Yeah. No, I just want to mess with you.
He doesn't want to talk about it. So every day at noon.
At noon today. So before you watch the game, tune in.
Right before the game. We
Now,
promise to be wrapped up by the time tip-off.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay, good.
Taylor will not let it go past tip-off.
No, she won't.
So today's topic is thunderstorms and lightning. So if you have any questions about thunderstorms and lightning,
oh, I do.
We actually have a Facebook post going up on our Facebook page. Find that, ask your comments ask your questions in the comment section, or join us live here wherever you're watching us right now at noon, and Colton Sikoraki will answer your questions, and he will use this fancy toy that we have to bring you some more information when it comes to thunder and lightning.
Wow.
And then don't forget, tomorrow is a Q&A, fact or fiction, kind of all things wrapped up.
And that's fun stuff. That's going to be fun stuff.
So make sure you get all that stuff in. Okay. Until then, we will see you guys again here at the desk at 10 a.m. with that live stream.
Yes.
Okay?
Have a good day.
Bye, guys.